Hey everybody. So to pick back up with our value chart, we're going to get started down in our darkest value. So we're going to go ahead and start in 7, and if we hold our pencil instead of normally like this, and we go ahead and hold it more like this, what we can do is come in and shade in this value chart much faster because we're going to have all of that lead exposure that gets our graphite onto the paper nice and quick. So 7 is going to be our darkest value. So we can go ahead and count how many passes we do from each direction. There's a total of 4 passes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so I've got 10 solid passes in here. I did not press down really hard on the paper because that would crush our the pulp in the paper, and then we wouldn't get this texture. So then we can go ahead and come down to 4 and start to do half of that. So we'll go ahead and do 5 passes in our 4 to get that partial value. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, and then our 5 and our 6 are going to be between those two values. So maybe for 5, I'll do a few more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now they're the same value. 6. I'll come in with that 7. So there we go. And then we'll come down to our 6 and we'll do even more this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we can see that we've got this slow gradation. So now for our 4, maybe we won't do as many. Sorry, not our 4, our 3. So 2. Maybe we'll stop at 3. And then for our 2, maybe we only do our 2 passes. So here, now that we're looking at it, we can start to make any changes we need. So maybe I'm going to come down and add a few more passes into my 7 because I think that it could look a little bit darker. And again, we don't have to press down hard on the paper to make it darker. We just need to keep adding more and more layers. All right, so now I think we've got a pretty good scale going on. For each of our values. All right, so that is one way to do a value chart. Obviously, we could break down into 1 through 5, where 5 is going to be our darkest and we won't have these middle tones. So just make sure that each time you're splitting your values across evenly.